Welcome to the Gaming Codex, the show where I try to explain all the various terms used within the games industry. Today's term is one that should be easy for everyone. It is casual. And just what is the definition of casual when it comes to video games? Well, there isn't a dictionary one, but there is a general-ish one. A game requiring little to no commitment or skill on the part of the player. That is basically it. The kind of game you can pick up, play for 5 minutes, play for 5 hours. It won't necessarily challenge you a lot, but it's a nice time waster that'll keep your mind busy. One of the best examples of casual gaming is without a doubt Tetris. It is one of the greatest games ever made. It is a game that transcends boundaries. It is a game that can be played by absolutely anyone, and that is a central pillar of what makes a casual game a casual game. They can be played by anybody. They are easy to understand, easy to pick up, again require no skill or little skill, and you don't have to spend a heck of a lot of time learning to play them. This is why casual games are the most popular kind of games in the world. There is no such thing as a casual genre because every gaming genre can have casual titles in it. So it's not that some gaming genres are inherently hardcore instead of casual. You can make a casual game out of anything. You can make an RTS that is absolutely casual, easy to learn, easy to pick up, easy to play by anyone. So it's not necessarily a spectrum of genres that are either hardcore or casual, but more of a three-dimensional chart with genres and varying degrees of casualness in them, something. With that said, what would be the popular definition of a casual game? Well, there are two of them. The first one is not a game. A lot of people, well, some people, generally people in the gaming media that don't understand things, and some developers that feel insulted when you tell them they didn't make a game when they made a screensaver, will insist that everything is a game, even if there are no rules, no challenges, no problems to be solved, no actual gameplay, so they'll just call their thing a casual game. Well, they used to do that. Now, some people are actually starting to be honest, and for example, some of them call their titles first-person experiences, which is an absolutely fine way to describe what they've created. It's a thing where you can walk and experience the world, no gameplay involved. It's something beautiful to look at, and there's nothing wrong with that. Though on the mobile side, you still get things that are not games being called games, namely things that let you build, in gigantic quotation marks, things like cities, things that pretend to be all those classic tycoons we used to love, but actually involve no challenge, no decision making, and just have timed unlocks for buildings that you can only place in one spot and do the exact same thing no matter what you do. And the second popular definition of casual games would be a game I don't like, as in that's a casual game played by casual scrubs. Casual is often used to describe games that you don't like, games that you won't touch because you don't see them as being worthy of you, so they must be lesser games, casual games, games for people that don't game, that can't game, they don't have the skill to game like you do, or don't have the dedication to play a game as long as you say you do, even though odds are your grandma has spent about 1,000 hours in Bejeweled and you are just some scrub that barely has 100 hours in Dark Souls. Get good. Now, what is the marketing definition of casual? That would be anything marketed towards your mum. This is the basic concept of casual games when it comes to big, huge companies. They are things that are marketed towards a public that normally isn't associated with playing video games. And traditionally, your mom doesn't play video games, because the concept of standing in front of a monitor or in front of a TV, holding a gamepad, a controller, mouse and keyboard, and wasting time trying to play something like Planescape Torment just doesn't seem appealing to a person that works all day to keep you alive, you ungrateful varmint. But something simple on a phone, yeah, that is manageable. Playing some Bejeweled for a couple of minutes each day, while going to work, while coming back from work, while pushing away the thoughts that having you was maybe a mistake, that usually can make things better. Now, should these companies try and market more complicated games to them? Probably not, but better ones, yes. Better games because your mom deserves to play better games. Better casual games. So closes this chapter in the Gaming Codex. Come back next time when we will tackle the hardcore issue. Thank you for watching this show. If you enjoyed it, please consider watching some of our other videos and maybe sharing them or giving a thumbs up if you feel like it. And if you really liked what you saw, please check out our Patreon page. For just $1 a month, you could help us make much better shows and get some rewards in the process. Or you could consider buying my book called Tale of Doom. Volume 1 is out now and available for just $2. And as always, if you thought it was horrible, you know where to find me and complain about it.